Alrighty, round two. Finally got the audio working. Turns out it didn't like the push to talk binding that I put in there. Alrighty, round two. Finally got the buddy. Alright, I'm also watching my own stream as well, so I kind of get to see what I'm doing just to make sure it's working the way that it's supposed to. So, what you guys saw me do before was actually change my weapons loadout. I changed the wing-mounted weapons, which are like a slower firing but harder hitting weapon set, to two different weapon sets that fire faster. And I put one of the slower firing, hard hitting weapons on the nose gun. And you guys will see why I do it when I get into some matches, so let's see how we go. So this is a menu system for the Arena Commander multiplayer, or you will actually go back a couple of steps. Right, so this is a main menu for Arena Commander at the moment. You got Spectrum Match, which is your multiplayer, and then you got Drone Sim. Drone Sim, just to quickly go over it, you got Free Flight and Vandal Swarm. Vandal Swarm's like Horde mode for most games, where you're just trying to survive against as many waves as you can. I believe it's 15 waves. I still haven't done the 15, mainly because I get too bored by the time I get to wave 13 and end up dying anyway. Free flight mode is exactly that. You just fly around, no enemies, nothing really to do there. You can get out of your ship if you land on one of the platforms, which is pretty cool. Walk around on the platform and then go floating off into space, see how far you can get. I believe some bloke made a video on YouTube about how far he could get. But going back to the stuff that I actually like to do, some multiplayer stuff. They only just made multiplayer available, I think just over a week ago now, to everyone that's backed that has alpha access. I don't actually have a proper alpha access. I had to purchase a alpha pass because I missed out. That's okay. So you can't do private matches at the moment. It's all public matches. Private matches, I believe, would mean that you'd need your own server, and I don't think they're doing that yet. Hopefully it works, that CIG gets the private match servers up. Your browser doesn't like Twitch dash. That's alright. Is it just not showing? Or is it like skipping or anything like that? Lagging? Anyway, I'm going to be just pushing on. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to do a public match. So this is a menu system again. You got 3 different game modes at the moment. Battle Royale, which is just an all-in brawl. Just dogfighting. First person to get to 15,000 points and secures the last kill wins. Then you got other modes. Capture the core, which is pretty much capture the flag. I've only done one match like that. It's not too bad. I believe if you're the person holding the flag, you can't sprint, but you can you can fly at the top speed, but you can't use your booster. Well, that's what I've encountered anyway. It's not too bad. The first match that I got into was a bit unfair. It was 2 against 1 for a long time, but you know, them's the breaks. And the last one, Squadron Battle. Teams are random. You don't get to choose your teammates. I believe the target score, you start with 100,000 tickets and you're trying to get the other team down to 0. And so far every single Squadron Battle that I've gotten into, I've ended up crashing, but I don't think I've ever seen a team able to get the other team's points down to 0 or anywhere near it. Most of the time when I'm crashing, I'm like at the 5 minute mark in the match, or 5 minutes left to finish the match, and then the game crashes for me. But the team scores are still around 60,000, aside. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I'll do a Battle Royale match first. Oh, one thing I just forgot there. Matches go for 20 minutes, and there are 2 maps available at the moment, Broken Moon, and then you got Dying Star. From what I can tell, all the matches are done on Broken Moon. I don't know why people haven't tried Dying Star. Every time I've tried to do a match on Dying Star, like, I've just been sitting there in my own little server instance with no one to fight, and I'll be sitting there for about 5 minutes, and I just get annoyed with it and end up switching back to Broken Moon. So, let's see what happens. You just click on launch. Right, looks like it's connected. Yeah, this is a loading screen. Sometimes the game will freeze. If you have a look next to the name Broken Moon, the little blue flashing bar there, if that goes static for a very long time, chances are your game's stalled and you got to restart it. That's what I found anyway. But yeah, it takes a while to load up. Sometimes you get like put into a match and there's one person that's like almost won the match. They just need that last kill to be able to win, which kind of sucks, but it happens. This game's still in alpha. I believe the update is at 12.5. What CIG is calling it, which is like version 0.08, because this hasn't even gotten to 1.0 yet. From what I remember reading on the forums and the Star Citizen stuff, 1.0 is supposed to be the dogfighting, the multi-crew ships, being able to battle it out, and then being able to do dogfighting, multi-crew ships, and shipboarding. But when they get to that point, the game will be 64-bit, just so that it can handle all the moving pieces and be able to create the larger sized maps that are required for this type of stuff, since it's in space and you got bloody heaps of room. But yeah, it takes a long time to load. Don't forget I'm also from Australia, so we've also got that lag. Alright, here we go.
Contact.
See how this goes.
Initiated. Scan. Contact. Scan initiated.
Alright, so got this guy targeted. I've got to be careful of his mate that's not far.
Contact.
Gonna use a boost to close the distance. Quad plus. Alright, looks like he's doing a strafing. I'm gonna try and slow down as much as I can.
Flare.
Oops, somebody's already on my tail.
Flare launched. Refreshing shields. Contact.
Alright, somebody's on me.
Flare launched.
Hagging him.
Stern shielding at half strength. Flare launched. Contact.
I'm getting a little bit of lag at the moment.
Refreshing shields.
This guy
Contact.
seems intent on using missiles.
Flare
Missiles at the moment, from what I've
launched.
been able to tell, are pretty useless at the moment.
Stern shielding
Main
at
reason for that is like
75%.
the flares. As long as you drop a flare, if they send a flare at you, you can just drop a flare and dodge it.
Refreshing shields.
This guy is really hell-bent on getting me.
Contact. Flare launched.
Oh, that's 4 missiles from one guy. We'll see how it does.
Has received catastrophic damage. Contact.
Means that he's shot out my engines. Alright, I'm gonna eject. Gonna quickly tab out for a second, guys. I'll just close my stream because
Origin
I
jump
think
works
that's
at your
contributing to the
service.
slowdown
Core
of my
system
game.
operational. Scan initiated.
Alright, here we go. Hadium.
Contact.
Alright, time for some revenge.
Contact.
Alright, so what I try and do is I try and get behind these guys as quickly as possible. Try and use the
Contact.
distractions here, so I gotta slow down a lot. No,
Scan
match is already over.
initiated. Contact.
Not even any points. Great start. So yeah, this is a loading screen. A lot of the game I believe is not optimized yet, so like loading times take a while. Plus my computer is slow. Alrighty, so I'm back in the hangar again. Oh, this is another bug. If you have a look, this is a slanted camera bug. Apparently they had fixed this, but it still happens with me. Okay, I'm just fixing some stuff up. Give me a second, just my Twitch feed keeps going a little bit stupid. Alrighty, seems to be working a bit better. But yeah, this is a business hangar at the moment. What CIG and that are planning on doing is actually upgrading all the hangars. They're going to be adding extra rooms and stuff. This is my Avenger. Now, since the last patch, I haven't actually been able to get into my ship. There's a few things that need to be fixed on it. The only way that you could enter this ship, from when I've actually had it, was through the back. There's a back door there that you can go through. But there's also a side ladder. If you have a look, you'll see a rectangle right there with some writing just below it. Alright, you can get in through, well, you're supposed to be able to get into the cockpit through that. And that's the firing range over there. I've dismounted the laser that's on that weapons platform there. But yeah, that's pretty much the main part of the hangar. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, just throw them down in the chat. I'll answer them as best as I can. There's still some optimizing that needs to be fixed with the textures and that. If you go back far enough, the textures do something weird. There it is. If you have a look at the edges there, where the black's supposed to be, as I get closer it'll turn black. And the texture changes. They've still got to fix up those textures and that. and get in the ship. The 300i, which is the ship that you get for when you're playing, well, when you have an Avenger, or if you own a 300i or a 300 series ship. It has two entrances, one on either side, pretty much mirroring each other. And this is the cockpit here, and you just get into your seat, it rotates around. Now you don't actually have to get into the ship to be able to get it to, you don't actually need to get into the ship to access Arena Commander. You can do it through your menu, but I just use this. When you get to this screen, you can still look around in that. What you actually have to do is hit tab, and that brings up your little cursor so that you can start selecting menus in that. If I press tab again, it goes back to my head movement. Alright, I'm going to try another Battle Royale match. Hopefully I get in at the start. Sometimes it'll come up with your position in the queue is like blah of whatever number. And you'll be sitting there for ages, and then you'll quickly hit cancel, then launch again, and you'll be one of one. Or you'll be one of one for like half a second, then you're already loading into a game. I found if you end up waiting like 1 minute to 3 minutes, you're better off just cancelling and retrying. It's just one of those things. Still working out the bugs. At the moment, what is it? Like, they've got over 400,000 players. You know, 400,000 backers that have alpha access. And then you got every other backer that purchased alpha passes. So, it's a lot of people playing a game that's still in alpha. Alright, I'm going to cancel and see if I can join again. See if this ends up being faster. Alright, while we're waiting, I'm just going to go to my Be Right Back screen because I want to quickly fix something up. Oh, loading into a match, excellent. Alright, let's see how we go now. You do a lot of waiting. That's what I'm actually going to call my ship. And I was thinking of, I just said Mongrel 1 for now because I couldn't think of a second word. But that one of the ships there from, what was it, the Next Great Starship, the Redeemer from the Four Horsemen. That's the one that I want to try and get eventually. But yeah, loading in, loading. It's taking forever. Hopefully this isn't as laggy as the previous match. You're probably going to see me die a lot. Although I've been getting better slowly. I won my first match 2 days ago. Yeah, I think that's the font. I might have to change that.
Operational.
Or actually put in the word 1. Alright, here we go.
Contact.
Ooh, I recognize some of these names.
Initiated. Contact. Flare.
Someone's already after me with a missile.
Stern shielding depleted. Stern shielding depleted. Refreshing shields. Contact.
I'm bailing on this guy because I need to get out of his way. I don't know why people bother with missiles at the moment. But again, I try it every now and again. Okay, so I've switched to decouple mode, which keeps me going in the direction I want. I'm trying to apply opposite direction thrust to get around this bloody asteroid. So this guy.
Proximity
stop
alert.
here.
Contact.
There I go. I still haven't even scored any points yet. Okay, who's
Origin Jump Works at your service. Core system operational. Scan initiated. Contact.
It's kind of funny, a lot of these matches that I've been, I've actually starting to learn the names of the people. Alright, I'm going to try and get behind this guy. Alright, he's got his boosters going.
Contact.
It's kind of hard to tell distances in this. Like even with the distance written next to the bloody ship name.
Scan initiated.
T-guzzler. Okay, gonna start slowing down.
Proximity alert.
I've always found trying to engage under 500 meters is better. Yeah, got a kill.
Contact. Scan initiated.
Alright, I'm always looking for the person that's closest to me too.
Contact.
Though I wouldn't mind a function where you can actually target somebody who's actively trying to engage you, as opposed to just the closest target. Normally they are the closest target, but sometimes like I've had targets that have been closer. Accidentally zoomed in. No, just lost a weapon.
Stern shielding depleted.
A lot of the feedback system,
Contact.
like that you're hearing from the AI as well, is
Refreshing
very
shields.
delayed, very slow. That I'm
Proximity
finding anyway.
alert.
Alright, this T-Guzzle is
Contact.
after me.
Thruster.
What? See what I mean? I don't even know how I died there. Either I clipped too close to that asteroid, or he was still hitting me from behind and my AI just hadn't caught up with it.
Origin Jump Works at your service. Core
Alright, I'm
system
not going to let a T-Guzzler
operational.
keep killing me though, so I'm going to get
Contact.
some revenge on him. You find a lot of these fights also go very static once you start getting close because of the
Contact.
decoupling. You can end up just start strafing people.
Contact.
He's got his booster on, he's trying to get around.
Contact.
Gonna try and get behind this guy. He's slowing down. Okay, he's flipping around, he's gonna be facing me in a second. There we go. So a lot of the fights that you get into, you end up going static for quite a while. Chances are he probably wasn't getting the feedback that he probably should have been getting, that he was getting whaled from above. Alright, let's get this. Oh wait, Sergey.
Contact.
Alright, gotta go fight that guy. Where is he?
Scan initiated. Contact.
Alright, gotta go kill him. That's Sergey. So you can actually tab people onto your screen.
Contact.
If you cycle through, once you're locked onto them, you can actually add them to a list.
Scan.
Oops, someone just killed him.
Contact.
Good. We need to keep doing that. Alright, I need to start slowing down.
Chaff launched.
Don't ever use chaff. Chaff is useless at the moment.
Flare launched. Contact.
Just use flares because the missiles are heat seeking.
Contact.
They haven't added the other missiles.
Flare launched. Stern. Flare launched. Flare launched. Scan initiated. Stern shielding at half strength. At quarter strength. Contact. Proximity alert. Refreshing shields.
See, one thing I've noticed in a lot of these matches, third person you don't get any of the UI. I just caught up with the Twitch chat there. Yeah, third person you don't get any UI for it. It's all first person. They're trying to base it on as realistic as possible. Which is alright to a point. I'm using my Nostromo and Naga at the moment, which makes it a lot easier than using the keyboard and mouse. But having a joystick with a hat thumbstick on it would actually be better, because then you could set your 8 position hat thumbstick to be able to look around so that you can actually look around you. I think that's kind of where people that are going to be using devices like IR Tracker and Oculus Rift are going to have an advantage over other players, because wherever they're looking is wherever the head is actually going to be turning. So, like natural movements where if somebody's hitting you from behind, you're going to try and turn your head back there and look. You'll be able to do that, whereas you can't really do that with the controls here. Like, in order to gain access to being able to just look around with your head while you're piloting, you pretty much got to hit tab, which goes into head movement mode. But when you're in head movement mode, you can't move. You can kind of move the ship, but you can't do it as well. Alright, I'm not going to get back in the ship though. I'm going to get back in that. I'm going to just access a multiplayer menu straight from the game menu, I suppose. Just one other thing, cool little bug. If you have a look at the layering, I'll see if I can move where it's a bit lighter. But you end up standing in your own helmet. Yeah, it's just, I guess that's just a UI layering bug. But, so this is the main menu. You can't do any key bindings, it just tells you the different key bindings that you've got. So you just hit escape to go to it and you can cycle through your different controllers, gamepad. They're all pre-designated buttons too. They're all pre-designated key bindings at the moment. Kind of the advantage of having a Nostromo or Naga is that I can, all the key bindings there on the keyboard as you're seeing it, I've pretty much just rebinded them to my Nostromo and my Naga, just as they are there, so that when I'm using it, sorry, my wife just came into the room. Um, where was I? Key bindings, yeah, so the key bindings here are, I've just rebinded them to my Nostromo. It works pretty well for what I need it to do. There's a lot of functionality that I'm missing out on though. Being able to redesignate power to weapons and shields and that. Is it? I don't know what's causing it then. Probably because there's no background noise. So that's pretty much the key bindings there. Game settings, just pretty basic stuff. Graphic settings, once again pretty basic stuff. I keep the quality low so because my graphics card is already running at 100% with it at low. This game is barely optimized as it is. So yeah, graphic settings pretty basic. Sound settings, same thing again. I've just turned the music all the way down. Normally I just listen to my own stuff. And sound volume, that's just all the whooshes, bangs, laser sounds, all that good stuff. So, access to the Arena Commander. Just go access it through that menu. This is the way that I'm mainly going to do it. You select your ship there, and then it's the same menu again. I might try a different match up. I'm going to do Squadron Battle. See how we go. I found that that I end up crashing part of the way through it. I don't know why. So yeah, just waiting at the loading screen again. It takes a long time to load. Pretty interested in seeing what else they do with this game though. I believe at the moment the CIG team, or Chris Roberts and his crew, are all in Germany or something like that. I'm not exactly sure on the details. I probably should check the forums again. But they're at some convention there and they're going to be showcasing some new stuff. I think they're going to be showcasing the new hangars. They're upgrading all the hangars again, making them all look better so that you got rooms that you can go into. I believe there's going to be a map room and then you're going to be able to purchase additional add-on rooms. Looks like the match is about to start.
Core system operational. Contact.
Oh, not very long. Okay, let's see. Yeah, like, it's been 17 or 16 and a half minutes in the match and look at the scores, and you're supposed to get the other team to 0.
Contact.
So it just goes by the team that still has the highest amount of tickets.
Scan initiated.
Looks, oh, it's a 4v4.
Stern shielding at half strength. Contact.
Some
Flare launched.
just trying to hit me from
Scan
behind.
initiated. Flare launched. Refreshing shields. Contact. Stern shielding depleted.
Alright, I gotta get out of here,
Thrusters.
get back to my friends.
Has
Bloody hell.
received catastrophic damage.
Yeah, it's a bit strange with the when it's detecting that you're being hit. I wouldn't mind a bit more feedback. And probably a visual representation as opposed to a AI just telling me that my shield's being hit. Main reason for that is like a visual representation I can interpret within seconds, whereas you know I gotta wait for the AI to finish their sentence. You don't want to be sitting there waiting for somebody to finish a sentence when you're trying to dodge lasers.
Scan initiated.
Oh, freezing up.
Contact.
Alright, this guy's coming for me.
Stern shielding at 75%. Scan in.
This guy's turning around to engage as well.
Refreshing shields. Force shield at 75% strength.
See now, I'm not even being hit, and force shield is your front shield. And I'm not registering hits. It just told me that it's at 75%.
Refreshing shields.
Alright, I'm gonna try and get this guy. Right, that Vertigo guy, if you have a look in the top right hand side corner, that's the status of his ship. He's missing a wing. He's taking a fair bit of damage, so I should probably be going after him. It looks like, oh no, he just hit the edge. If you hit the boundary, it counts as a
Launched. Stern shielding.
counts as a suicide.
Scan. Proximity alert. Stern shielding depleted. Chaff launched. Flare launched.
There's no real representation as well of what countermeasures you got active. It does, but it's not that good. Like, not really looking for that. Actually, I don't think I've ever paid that much attention.
He's victorious.
Yeah, no kills, 1 death, only 131 points. Doesn't look like I'm going to get into a match at the start. It's kind of disappointing. It doesn't really give you much feedback on your icon there that I've been able to notice anyway. And the if you have a look at the center of your next time I'm playing, in the bottom center of the screen, like that's supposed to be your radar. Don't even look at it most of the time. It's a 3D radar, and I don't know, just trying to interpret where the targets are in relative position to you is, it's just easier just to look for the little arrow that's floating around the sides of the screen. You know, to be honest, I think that space would actually be better utilized for showing the ship status. But again, you're barely looking down there anyway. Yeah, that's your radar, 3D radar. And as you can tab targets to the side, you can track multiple targets at a time. Although I'm not sure if they've implemented a method of being able to cycle through the targets that you're tracking as opposed to targets that you're not. So I'm just going through my menus again. Try one more squadron battle, we'll see how we go with that. There we go, connecting again. Yeah, that's mainly because of the way that Twitch works. There's like a 30-second lag. So you'll type it there and then it'll show up on the feed 30 seconds later. And like everything that you're seeing is actually 30 seconds in the past on Twitch. But yeah, I'm looking at trying to make this a weekly thing. I'm going to go for probably another 10 minutes, mainly because of the technical difficulties that I had at the start with my microphone. Setting the wrong key bindings. Turns out OBS doesn't like it when you set Control and U as your key binding for using your mic.
Origin jump works at your service.
You are
Core
approaching
system
simulation
Let's see how we go.
operational.
Oh, new match, excellent. Hopefully I get a good one out of this. Alright, cut one guy that I recognise from the previous one.
Proximity. Scan initiated.
Need to get closer to this guy. You got to be careful with your speed boost because you can always overshoot your mark. Yeah, first kill. Oh crap.
Proximity alert. Stern shielding depleted.
Trying to find some cover.
Contact.
Oh, I got a friendly behind him.
Stern shielding at 75%.
So what I did there, it looked like I did a bit of drifting. Oh crap. I just lost thrusters, I gotta eject.
As received.
No, they got me.
Stand by for reintegration.
Origin jump works at your service. Core system operational. Scan initiated. Contact.
Is the stream lagging for you guys at all? Because mine's just lagging for me. Looks like this guy is after my teammates, so I'm going to make sure I go whale on him too.
Initiated. Contact. Scan initiated.
Alright, looks like we're winning.
Contact.
I have no idea what hit him then. Yeah, another kill.
Scan initiated.
Now sometimes when it acquires a new target, it goes for some random one. I think it's supposed to target the closest person.
Scan
we go.
initiated.
It's like that guy didn't know what he was doing.
Proximity
I didn't really use decouple mode then, just pretty much slowed down, and because he was having difficulty controlling his ship, I was just able to whale on him.
Contact.
That's one of the biggest things when it comes to these dogfights I've noticed, is that you need to be able to control your ship really well, and understand like, you know, basic physics really. Alright, I've got 3 of this guy's friends here.
Alert.
That guy just died.
Initiated. Contact.
Like, your ship will always try and continue going in the direction that you're like pushing. There's no real penalty, it still comes up as a kill. You don't get penalised for dying. It's more or less like you're denying the enemy the ability for a kill. Just zoomed in there. My push to talk set to my middle mouse button, which is also set to zoom in.
Contact.
Oh, this guy's facing me at the moment.
Contact.
Right, so what I did there was I switched to decouple mode quickly and sidestepped this guy while I was
Proximity alert.
moving past him. Oh, I'm just hitting.
Stern shielding at half strength. Chaff launched.
Ah, bloody hell, I gotta go.
Has received.
Gotta bail out. Oh crap. Oh no. Sometimes the animation for ejecting bugs out too.
Stand by for reintegration.
But yeah, if you eject from the ship before they get to destroy it, you just deny them the kill. Everything's based on points here, so you'll see when I'm fighting these guys, points are popping up on the screen. Like, it's the amount of damage that you do to the enemy, not the kills that you get, that matters. You get extra points for killing them, obviously. This guy's jetting away. He's pretty damaged though. He's in a Hornet too. I like killing Hornet pilots
Contact.
because they seem to have a massive advantage over everyone else. Faster firing guns and more of them. So it always feels good to be able to outfly them and then destroy them. Though I have encountered some really good ones.
Chaff launched. Flare launched. Quarter strength. Force shield at strength.
One thing you need to do a lot of when you're in dogfighting combat. No, they don't get more points.
Flare
They don't
launched.
get more points if you eject.
Refreshing shields.
Like, they're sitting right on my ass.
Refreshing shields.
See, this is where the ship, like, your AI should be telling you that you've got somebody on your tail. This guy.
Flare launched. Stern shielding at half strength. Contact.
It's kind of one of the things when it comes down to this squadron combat, that you kind of got to play the bait too sometimes. And here we go, one guy.
Scan initiated.
Slowing right down on him. He's already gone.
Refreshing shields. Contact. Proximity alert.
Oh. That hardly happens.
Stern shielding at 75%.
This guy's spinning out of control at the moment.
Flare launched. Stern shielding depleted.
And I got killed there. See, I had somebody just sitting on me for a while there, and yeah, I was not telling me anything about that. Then again, like, I guess that would be the advantage of actually getting in TeamSpeak with your teammates. Like, you could sit there and provide the feedback that you're being hit from behind.
Scan initiated.
These guys seem to be working pretty well now.
Scan initiated. Achieved missile lock.
Warning.
I'm gonna die here.
Strength.
Oh, not?
Flare
Yeah.
launched.
Oh crap.
Refreshing shields. Scan in the flare launched.
Alright, now I gotta get out of dodge,
Contact.
because these two are gonna try and follow me up. One's already on me. I need to get to my teammate.
Refreshing.
Oh, there's some there. Looks like a 2v3.
Refreshing shields. Scan initiated.
Yeah, it is 2v3.
Flare launched.
Gotta keep dodging them. Get the ones that are hitting my mate.
Stern shielding at half strength. Flare launched.
You can hear sometimes when they're launching those missiles.
Stern shielding at 75%.
Yeah, looks like
Hostile eliminated.
Oh,
Stern shielding at 75%.
got him. Hope I don't smash into an asteroid yet.
Proximity alert.
Well, that's not good.
Contact.
Warning.
He smashed into that asteroid then. This game was probably bugging out for him. I'm gonna bail out on this one. Actually, this guy's injured.
Contact.
I'm gonna try and take him down.
Refreshing shields.
Hold on, Saito. I'm coming.
Warning. You are approaching simulation boundary.
Achieved proximity alert. Hostile eliminated.
Oh no, they got Saito.
Scan initiated.
I'm gonna bail out of here. Yeah, I found in terms of like ships, they're not that balanced at the
Contact.
moment. My personal thoughts are that Hornets just have it over everyone else.
Warning.
300i
You
seem to
are
do pretty well,
approaching
but
simulation boundary.
I've always found that I'd probably do better in a Hornet. Alright, I'm gonna go help Saito out. Pretty much zooming around at full speed at the moment.
Scan initiated.
Alright, he's zooming.
Achieved
So yeah, it's the only ship I have available. I've been using the 300.
Stand by for reintegration.
That's the ship that you get if you've got an Avenger at the moment, until they add the
Origin
Avenger to the game.
Jumpworks at your service. Core system operational. Contact.
Oh, looks like this is going to be a close one.
Initiated.
These two seem to be staying pretty tight.
Scan.
Got to get the one that's further
initiated.
back first. Gonna use Saito as bait. Alright, that guy's got a speed boost on him now.
5%. Stern shielding.
Trying to use
at
an Newtonian
quarter
break, hopefully it
strength.
works.
Hostile eliminated.
One down.
Proximity alert. Refreshing shields.
Alright, looks like his mate's after me again. I think they got Saito earlier, or he killed himself by accident.
Refreshing.
Saito, save me!
Proximity alert. Flare launched.
Yeah, missiles are pretty much useless. Now, I'm not sure if they've got it working or not. I've heard that they do apparently. But you can like manipulate your power station so that it pumps
Origin Jumpworks
power to different
at your
systems,
service.
like your weapons, your
Core
shields, or your
system operational.
your
Contact.
ancillaries.
Scan.
Your ancillaries are like your
initiated.
radar and like stuff like that.
Scan. Proximity alert. Proximity alert. Achieved missile. Stern shielding. Alert. Systems overheating. Weapons system. Hostile eliminated.
Oh, this is so close. Look at this. It's like a 50-point difference. Less than 50
Stand
points.
by for reintegration.
Origin Jumpworks at your service. Core system operational. Contact. Initiated. Stern shielding. Flare launch.
I don't know what hit me then. Did I get an extra? Oh, we get an extra. What the hell? We're
Stand
losing!
by for reintegration. Warning.
Origin
You are
Jumpworks
approaching
at your
simulation
service.
boundary.
Core system operational. Contact. Scan initiated. Achieved. Stern shielding at quarter strength.
See, someone's hitting me now.
Flare launched.
You know, the feedback that I'm getting right now is like terrible.
Contact. Force shield at half strength. Force shield depleted. Stern shield at 5%. Stern shielding depleted. Force shield depleted. Scan initiated. Refreshing shields. Refreshing. Achieved.
He must have hit like an asteroid or something. He's going
Refreshing
nuts. So he's
shields.
pretty much dead anyway.
Scan initiated.
Oh, so close.
Stern shielding.
Oh, that's a
Proximity
collision.
alert. Contact.
I'm surprised I didn't blow up there.
Depleted. Flare launched.
Warning. You are approaching simulation boundary.
Has received catastrophic damage. Scan
Missing
initiated.
a weapon?
Refreshing shields. Flare launched. Thrusters. Origin Jumpworks at your service. Core system operational. Scan initiated. Contact.
That's pretty much the match done anyway. And we lost.
Enemy team is victorious.
Like, the objective is to get your enemy team down to 0, and we haven't even cracked like 60k yet. Not sure how it is in other matches, but you know. It was pretty good up until the last point. Would have helped if my team had been able to get a kill. But, you know, people have got to learn somehow. Well, I think I might call that at my last match for this stream. I do actually keep playing other matches, or I do keep playing Star Citizen outside of those matches as well. Or outside the stream, sorry. That's what I meant. So, but I'm going to be doing a weekly show. It's pretty much just me playing Arena Commander. Alright, see you later, Liam. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a weekly show. It's going to be the same time every week, 8 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time. On Thursdays, just me playing Star Citizen, Arena Commander, multiplayer mode, anything like that. If you guys have any questions, put it in the feed. I'm kind of new to this whole streaming stuff. So hopefully you guys will be able to see me progress from Scrub Pilot to something half decent. Anyway guys, I may end up doing more streams at random times, I don't know yet. But we'll see how we go. Anyway, I'm out. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.